Now we're going to do the back area of the car. As you can see, there's a lot of salt in the back area of the car, and this is a challenging area. We have an emblem, we have another emblem here, we have the grab handle, a windshield wiper. There's a lot of seams. With just a waterless product, we'd be able to get the flat areas very clean, but having a steamer is going to allow us to liquefy the salt, blow some of it off, then come by, and this time what we're going to do is we're going to be using our Optimum No Rinse mixed in a bucket. So just another different way that we can use our waterless product, where we have Optimum No Rinse in a bucket. There's about a gallon and a half of Optimum No Rinse mixed in this bucket, and then we're just going to use it with a damp towel and wipe the car down. But just to use it this way, and just wipe the car down like this, we're not going to get all the salt out of the emblem. And then when it dries, we're going to be left with salt residue in here. That's not the professional way of getting a car done. So having the steamer, and especially the NB2300, we're going to be able to liquefy and blow a lot of this stuff off. Then we'll come by with our damp towel of the Optimum No Rinse, wipe that down, and then quickly dry it. So there's a lot of cracks and crevices. There's a lot of body contortions in this car, so it's not as easy as you think it's going to be. But we still want to be able to get it done quickly and effectively. So let's use the steamer on the salt and see how we do. Where we want to get in between the cracks and crevices and blow all that out, where the bumper cover meets the back of the car, where the tail lights come in. We want to be able to liquefy this and blow it out. And as you can see, it's not super wet, so we're creating good wetness, but obviously there's no water runoff that we have to be concerned about in a situation where you can't have any water on the ground. So in a parking lot complex or anywhere where they're not going to allow you to use a pressure washer or a garden hose, this is the next best way of doing it. And the steamer's always ready to go. We always have a high volume, high pressure steam waiting to go. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take our Optimum No Rinse and wring the towel out fairly well. We don't need the towel super dirty. We're using a nice microfiber, and we just want to wipe everything down. Now since we've blown out all of the salt that was in the cracks and crevices, we have an easier time washing the body of the car. Now notice that our towel is not super dripping wet, but it's nice and wet. And because we've pre-used the steam to blow out most of the dirt out of the cracks and crevices, we really don't have a need to rinse the car after this. We'll take our drying towel and come back and just lightly dry the car. Now in a wash situation, you'd really want to make sure everything was dried perfectly and you had a really good look. In a detailing situation, where we're coming back and claying the car afterwards, and we're going to buff the car, this is fine. We just want to get most of the dirt off the car, and we have a car that looks basically like it was professionally washed with a power washer and taken more time than we actually did. So there's our look, just very quickly doing this. No dirt, no salt in the emblem. In this emblem, the grab handle, this seam along the bottom of the glass, this seam right here where the tail light meets the bumper cover, where the bumper cover meets the quarter panel, we're nice and clean. This is a professional wash in no time at all. But our NB2300 steamer helped us considerably.